Hey guys, this is Tony Rasmussen, and I am back for another audio commentary track. It seems like I'm going a little out of order here, but this is audio commentary for episode 9 of season 1, titled The Top 5 Best Nicktoons. Originally ran August 23rd, 2012. So the reason I'm doing this video now instead of waiting, months in advance is, well, there's a lot of stories I gotta really talk about with Nicktoons because, I'll be honest, as a kid, kind of growing up in the late 90s, early 2000s, I watched a lot more Nickelodeon than I did Cartoon Network and Disney. But, as time went on, when you grow up, your tastes change. I think by the time I stopped watching Nickelodeon and I got into Cartoon Network, it was about 03, 04, sometime around that. But this episode is
don't get me wrong, it's a good show.
The list is really out of date, and I can really tell because I think when I started this list, it was right around the time I got introduced to Ren and Stimpy. And what I can say about Ren and Stimpy is
2006, if I do believe.
Would I put it on my top 5 now? That's what I really think about Ren and Stimpy now. Like, would I put it on my top 5 now? Maybe, but I think that's a really long stretch. Mainly because, like I said, as I got older and I got into more and more stuff, I eventually started to reflect back on the old shows I watched. And this will kind of coincide with the story. I'm going to really tell the main big story here, but, I kind of reconnected with shows like My Life's a Teenage Robot, Angry Beavers, Cat Dog, which I bought the complete series box set for, and watched probably about a good 30% of the series. I haven't gotten through all of it yet, but that'll be one of those goals to get through it eventually. But like those shows, like I reconnected with Hey Arnold and Rugrats a little bit. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm actually not that big of a Rugrats fan. I know I'm gonna kind of get people pissed off at me for saying that, but yeah, Rugrats is not like my cup of tea. I mean, it's good, but it's not my favorite show. And then you have SpongeBob. Well, SpongeBob is still on the air now, so it's kind of hard to reconnect with something like that when it's still on the air, and you can still see reruns of both the classic and the more recent episodes. So I guess now would be a good time, to tell my story. So in this time frame, which I'm doing this commentary, is January 2016. I ordered, a new tripod for my camera, but I also ordered 2 DVD sets because I had some leftover cash and I figured, what the hell. The 2 sets I bought were Rocko's Modern Life. It was season 1 and season 2, and today, as of this recording, I ended up picking up my season 2 DVD set, and I spent probably about a good 3 hours watching Rocko's Modern Life. But yeah, I was watching the bonus features, mainly 2 along with a few episodes of Joe Murray drawing the characters and stuff. And I have to say, the funniest thing is that Joe Murray, for some reason, kind of makes me chuckle a little bit because he still has the same hairstyle he had back in the 90s. Even looking at like the old photos and interviews he had, it's still the same haircut, and this DVD was released 4 years ago. I get a kick out of that. But yeah, so I watched that, and then I watched the original pilot, and looking back, it was a pretty good pilot. But mainly I was watching the episodes, and I remember I got to the season premiere. I decided to watch them a little out of order, just to kind of get like which ones I did remember watching as a kid, but which ones I haven't seen yet, but I probably should see. And I got to the season premiere, which is He's Not My Son, I believe is the name of the episode. It's a 2-part, like, half-hour special. and I was watching it, and it's the episode where they introduce Ralph Bighead, who's Mr. Bighead's son. And I'm sitting there and I'm enjoying the episode. They're pulling their jokes and stuff. They did their fourth wall joke with storyboard artists kind of pointing out what was exactly happening when they showed up. When Rocco and Gilbert showed up at the studio, what was going on. I thought that was pretty funny, but yeah, they introduced Ralph, and and I thought Ralph was pretty funny, and then the kicker came when I was watching the credits and I realized who Ralph was being voiced by. And when I found out it was Joe Murray, I'm like, oh my god. It just makes so much fucking sense now. Because he kind of has that dry, like, sense to him, like that dry wit. That kind of lower voice where, you're kind of like this and you're like, I don't have a father. Go away. Never, never, never. Stuff like that. Just made me laugh. So, I was sitting there, I was thinking about it, I was laughing my ass off, and I decided, to post a post on Twitter. And you can follow me on Twitter and stuff like that. And I said, thanks, Splat. And I tagged them in the tweet, and I said, thanks, Splat, for hooking me back up with Rocco. Rocco's Modern Life, I said. And then I wrote, the next sentence was Joe Murray, and I tagged him, so I was following him, and I said, Joe Murray is a creative icon of the 90s, and, do I stand by that? Yeah, I do. I do stand by that statement, because, him, John Cristofalucci, I'd say the early days of The Simpsons, Matt Groening, and I'm not saying, I'm on that side that, says The Simpsons are bad now. No, I'm saying, let's say the early, writing staff, them. And, Mike Judge, those are kind of the creative icons of that period. So I kind of, I did that statement. And immediately, like, literally a half hour goes by, and then it's like, the Splat gave your post a like. I'm like, holy shit. And they put it up on the, their page. They didn't retweet it, but they liked it. The like goes up on the page and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Well, we're heading near the end of the time here, and thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.
Reminding you that footballs could also be the shape